my house. You can see the debris here. I mean, this is nothing. This is absolutely nothing. But I want to share with you and show you. We did get a lot of. We got a lot of wind last night. A lot more than I anticipated. But look at the next door neighbor's house. This is unfortunate. I'm going to show you. She had a little bit of a little tree, little limb come down. She hadn't had a Mini Cooper, then it could have been a whole lot worse there. But you can see there's nothing to see here, nothing really to see except for the debris, nothing to see. Um, we did hear a transformer go down last night, so we never lost power at all. So I was you can see there's debris, little limbs all over the place. There's nothing in the park except for a little bit of mud, water. There, I can hear the creek from here. It is flowing quickly, but we never. Oh my! Oh, there we go. I'll show you in a minute. I just saw a big. I'll show you the big. I guess it's a branch. Something got down. Let's see. Let's take a look at the water here. You can hear it still flowing. Uh, See, it's already receded. You can see where it got up to on the bank over there. You can see it never escaped the, it never got up above the banks of the creek. So that was good. I think one of the main things is we've cleared a lot of this out. And as long as there's not, periods of 7 inches or more or 10 inches or more, something that we can't handle, I think they have addressed some of the problems with the city of Greensboro dealing with some of this. Uh, there's some more that they could do. I'll show you this. I don't know if this was intentional, but there's a big, I don't know if it's a tree that's growing across here or what. I'm going to show you. Here we got some debris right here falling out of the trees, and oh, yeah, there's a big old. We'll get closer to that, but let's see. Let's look. No, it's just growing out of the side of the banks of the creek. It's not even laying across. So oh, there's another tree that is down. This one looks. This one looks like it got some damage too. I don't know where it broke at or if it did break. Look at that. That was not like that yesterday that I can recall. Let's go through here. Let's go look. I heard some ducks over here. There's a little tree right there that got down. I don't know if somebody piled up that right there. Slow down some of the water. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but this happened. This happened last night. Of course, down trees is not a big deal. I mean, you could get that in any storm, but here's some of the effects of Ivan. We have some. Does that not look like it was struck by lightning, or was that a? I mean, look though. There's no. We're gonna investigate a little bit here. Looking, it's a big tree. It does look like it has some disease. Nope, it was taken out from the roots. Look at that. Taken out from the roots. And it's just, man. Okay, that's one tree the city of Greensboro is not going to have to worry about. That's one of them. They just need to deal with it. Look at that. Huge. It's got some weight in on this other tree. Of course, there is water flowing over through here, but it looks like I've shown you this earlier in the week. This over in here. I just wanted to give you an update. There's the ducks. There's the ducks. Look at them. They're like, oh man. Look at 'em. It's nice and easy going this morning, guys. We can go about the creek anywhere we want to go. Look at them. Scratching his ear. The others, oh, they're having a little, oh, some are chasing each other. Cool. Uh, there you go. The ducks are having fun. So I am, here's a big, big tree. Sustained winds of, we had some 45-mile-per-hour wind, which is nothing, absolutely nothing, except that Tim was saying, my husband, Tim, was saying, I can't imagine with 100-mile-per-hour sustained winds. And I said, honey, Hurricane Ian came in at over 150, I think, in Tampa. So, it just depends. But it's really nothing. I like I said, all day yesterday there was rain, but there were not deluges. Well, there were some deluges, downpours of rain, but not like hours at a time. I'm a little bit more hopeful than Timmy is. Timmy is a little bit more pessimistic about the whole situation as far as did the city of Greensboro do a good job of. I'm grateful for what they have done. Cleaning out the creek and letting the water flow has made it better. It has made it better. I don't care what he says. But anyhow, we're going to walk down to the creek, to the bridge. And like I said, there's no rain this morning. It is cool. Very cool. So I don't know if that helped to push the storm on through. I don't know. Because, the thing I was worried about is whether or not the storm would just sit. We had a hurricane a few years back. And I'm telling you, that thing, I think it was maybe Charlie. I'm not sure. Can't remember exactly which one it was, but that thing just sat on Greensboro, and I'm telling you, that was where the flooding really, really hit. So we didn't have any real flooding last night. They were anticipating that it would be flooding, and it didn't happen. So that just shows you. Okay, guys, how are we supposed to trust that the earth is going to end with climate change when we can't even predict what a storm is going to do in the middle of the storm? Please tell me. Please comment below. We got a little bit of debris right here. And you say, well, it's been a while. But I'm just saying, how can you predict when you can't even predict what's going to happen tomorrow? You have no idea what you have done that is impacting different things of the weather. You don't even know that. It just really kind of irritates me when people start talking about, oh, there's climate change. Climate change is changing. Well, guess what, guys? Guess what? Newsflash, climate does change. In the, I don't know if you remember Ted Danson. He was on Cheers. And old Teddy Boy said we wouldn't make it to 2000. That climate was called global warming at that time. Global warming would end the world. So the better question that you need to ask yourself is this. Ask yourself this. what are they trying to get us to do? What are they actually trying to get us to do? What kind of changes are they trying to get us to make? Oh, they want us to have electric cars. How would an electric car come? Please, anybody, how did your electric car do in the hurricane? Did you go driving your electric car through the water? Try that sometime, all you Tesla owners. There's the ducks. They are having a huge big time. They are so excited. So excited. I'm very happy, not to change the subject too much, but I'm very happy with the ducks. They have, it looks like they have increased their population. They must have had a very good year because from what I can see, there were tons and tons of ducks here yesterday. I'm along the creek here, and you can see there's a little bit of water coming out of the trees, but there's, I mean, you can see it didn't really expand out of the banks this storm last night. But there's lots and lots of debris, limbs in the road, limbs on the ground. Some you can see most of it is dead. Over there, some. But I wanted to show you this. There's you can see it didn't really get out of the banks last night. There was not enough water. The water was flowing good enough to keep a constant, steady flow. So there you have that. So I'm very excited. Here's the little, they made this come down through here. Maybe, Timmy, maybe they added this little part of the system to kind of go with the creek. Maybe they did that just for Timmy. We will see. But like I said, here's some people with cleanup. There's a little, yeah, there's debris. A little bit of tree debris. People kind of cleaning up, taking it over, pulling it out of the yard. That's the thing that you have to do after these storms. Everybody has to clean up after these storms. I mean, this is minor, very minor stuff. Other people have, do they have water still in their house, or do they actually have power in their house? We never lost power, so it was very, very easy night as far as that is concerned. And it seemed like Tim he's the worry wart about the storms. I let him worry, and then he can tell me what to do, and I just let him worry over it. Tell me if that's wrong, but I do. I let him worry about it, and I'll do whatever he says to do as far as the hurricanes are concerned. But really, not very much stuff is going on here. People are doing their daily life, running, driving through the neighborhood. Just same old, same old. Not very, didn't hit us too bad here in Greensboro. So I didn't know what was going to happen. I thought we may have a possibility of flooding, but it didn't happen. So am I happy about that? Yes, very happy. You can see the bridge here, which is where I was talking about. Let me get a little bit higher so you can see. Get that. See, there's UPS delivering packages. Let's get up higher so you can really see. I'll go and show you. Bridge built in 1925. you can see the water was well able to flow and keep the flow, even though there was a lot of rain. Here's a Tesla. We got a Tesla out in the neighborhood. Here's the other ducks. Here's some right there, and there's some down there. It's so funny. They must have had a huge, huge duck population exploding in our area. Zoe loves to chase the ducks. She likes to chase them because then they'll fly off, and she loves that. And I see some way, way down there too. Way, way down there. But one of the things that they have done is they have allowed some of this, even though it has increased the population probably of snakes and other stuff, maybe some rats, snakes, those type of things. But this, they have let it grown up so that it can kind of keep the water in the banks more. They have widened this area underneath the bridge here. They've cleared it out so that the water can freely flow. That is very, very important. But I wanted to show you what was going on in the area where what happened last night. I am really grateful to God that there was not more damage, that we didn't lose power, that, you know, all these things, these are very important things. There's one of my dog walking friends. Uh-oh, he's about to tree a squirrel.
Every tree he thinks there's a squirrel.
Every tree he thinks is a squirrel.
Yeah, and he hasn't seen one in a long time.
He hadn't seen a squirrel in a while? That's because I saw the hawk yesterday. The hawks are getting
He's
it.
gonna be there again.
Uh-oh, hey, Duke.
Oh,
There's Dutch. I'm sorry.
Dutch.
Hey, Dutch. Hey, buddy. Hey. See y'all later. Yeah, those are some of the neighbors. They walk the dog. They know Zoe. That dog inspired Zoe to start chasing squirrels. We got all kinds of cleaning up going on, putting the hay. So we got all the debris that has to be cleared off. Maybe they'll have the city of Greensboro come through with a sweeper and clean up some of the street, but a lot of it has to be put in cans and stuff like that, where you as a homeowner clean it up. So Tim and I will probably be doing that sometime this weekend. We will be doing that. But just wanted to show you some of the stuff. Honestly, I guess it was the fact that there wasn't there were, don't get me wrong, there were periods of downpours, but the creek was able to absorb the amount of water that was coming, and it seemed to be more of a just periods of rain, not high rain, but lots of periods of rain. And that seemed to be happening a lot yesterday. But you can see it's all over the road here. And that's going to have to be cleaned up. We got branches in other people's yards. So, you know, here comes another car. Here we have all the big limbs on the side of the street. You saw where I pulled some limbs out of the road, because if you're flying down through this road, you may hit one of these sticks in the road, and it may puncture a tire. Anyhow, I'm Michelle Morar, live here on my channel, and wanted to show you what was happening. So no need for any people to come and look and see what happened at Latham last night. No big news. No big news really at all, except one big tree in the park. We did hear a transformer go out last night, so not sure who that affected. Thank God it, like I said, it was not us, but it could have affected somebody. And I'm sure there are people without power. In fact, I think my husband's niece, it has no power. She and I don't know if it's back on or not. One thing about it is once your power goes off, it just takes those guys, because they have so much to do, it takes them a while to get to you. So hopefully everybody will get their power back on, and we will be done with Hurricane Ian for a while. Thank you, and hey, I'll see you next time. Talk to you later. Let's see.